Welcome to Lifestyle by Design, helping you solve everyday challenges. I'm Karen Jacobs, an occupational therapist, a professor at Boston University, and a Brookline Rotarian.
And I'm Andrea Calso, the Brookline Access Television Community Relations Coordinator. Today is our Back to School episode. We have two really great pieces of information that we're going to share. The first, we took a visit to a local store, Tiny Hanger, that specializes in children's clothing, and we got some really great advice about the kinds of clothes that you should be preparing your child with when they're getting back to school, especially if this is their first time going to school. So let's take a look at that.
Well, I'm so excited to be at Tiny Hanger. Lucia, thank you for having us today. You've got a very important store in Coolidge Corner in Brookline, Massachusetts. Can you tell us about Tiny Hanger?
Sure, thanks for coming out today. Tiny Hanger's been here about a year and a half in Coolidge Corner, and we have newborn up to 6-year-old clothing and shoes.
How did you decide to open a store? Has this been something you've been doing your whole life, or is it a career change?
It is a major career change. Before I opened the store, I was a social worker.
Oh my God, I'm an occupational therapist, so we probably have worked together maybe in some role.
Yeah, very similar. So I had my daughter about 6 years ago, and I couldn't find unique clothing for her. So I wanted to open a store where we could find unique, a lot of handmade items, and Coolidge Corner seemed like the perfect place to start it in.
Oh, it's a great location. And what you have in your store is so unique. How did you end up building up this unique inventory of shoes and clothing and toys and everything else?
For about 3 years or so, I started to collect people's business cards. So I would go to craft fairs and see some cute little shoes, and I'd collect her business cards. So I just stockpiled in my bathroom. I taped them all up on the wall, and I had a list of all of the businesses that I wanted to contact. And before we opened, we started to contact people and see if they'd be a good fit for the store. So we tried to bring a lot of local items here. We also go to New York a lot to find things that aren't in the area and bring them on over to Brookline.
Oh, they're great because they are so unique. And after we finish this segment, I'm probably going to have to go shopping for my grandchildren because I have 4 of them in all the sizes you have here.
Yeah, great.
Well, we're doing our sort of back to school episode of Lifestyle by Design. And for parents who are sending off their preschooler or their kindergartner for the first time, it's very scary to figure out the clothing. And what do you recommend to parents as they're thinking about to prepare for their child going off to school, in some cases for the very first time?
Yeah, the first day of school outfit is a very special outfit. It's going to be in every single picture. It's going all over the place. Grandparents will see it. So it is important that you pick out something cute, but also something practical that the kids will like. Mm-hmm. The worst thing is to put the kid in an outfit that they hate and they're uncomfortable all day. Right. So we like to help parents find things that are comfortable for the children, but also cute that they approve of.
Great. And so how would you start? Say this was your daughter, and I know you have a 6-year-old. Yeah. How would you begin to select clothing for your child so that they could pick, what they'd like to wear? There's so much fashion out there that kids at a young age are very influenced by what they see on TV or what other children wear. So what do you recommend to a parent in selecting clothing?
Yeah, that's a great question. We like to go for quality versus quantity and finding some good pieces that will last throughout the year. So we look for high quality clothing, and if the kids do want to get trendy and fashionable, go with the neon accessory. So accessorize, but find clothing that everybody approves of.
So can we take a look at some of the dresses? I've been admiring this, and I'm wondering if this comes in my size.
Yes, a lot of people do want that in their size. You might be able to fit into that one.
Yeah, I don't think so, but my granddaughter could. This is beautiful, and the material I was feeling is really quite nice.
Yeah, it's a nice organic cotton made in the U.S., and this is a great piece because she can wear this all summer long, and then the fall comes, put a long sleeve shirt on it, under it, put some leggings on, and this will last all winter.
This is great. So this might be a good first day of school, or and then sometimes school buildings are cold, so you might have like a sweater.
Yeah.
Like this. I think I love white, obviously. I'm
Yes.
wearing white. And this, talk about this sweater, because there's something unique about it.
Yeah, this is a great sweater. It's a high quality sweater, so it's gonna last, but it also has a little bit of trendiness and glitter that the kids love. So this is a great piece that parents and kids will love.
Great. So a nice white sweater as part of the wardrobe, so it can go just about with anything
Yeah.
that you select.
A definite staple.
Very, very, very nice. Girls love wearing dresses to school, but pants probably are the right thing for them to wear as well. But you know, they play in the gym, they go on the monkey bars, you know, particularly with the dresses, and I think we'll probably see a lot of girls wearing dresses. Is there anything that you'd recommend that a parent buy so the girls can wear dresses in school?
Yeah, we have a great solution for that.
Tell me what it is.
So we have little shorts. They're little comfy shorts that go under the dresses so that they playing on the monkey bars, no undies are showing.
So, and they have a funny name, don't
Yeah,
they?
they're the monkey bar buddies.
Monkey bar buddies. I
Yes.
love that. So that would be an essential for a parent to get for their daughters
Yes,
for
we have
school.
tons of them. My daughter has 3 pairs. She wears them all the time. Just throw them on. They're easy. She loves them.
That's great. Can we walk over and see some accessories for a minute? And then we'll go on to boys' clothing. We don't want to leave out the boys.
Yeah, let's go on over.
So we're over at accessories, and I always remember that my mother would say you can take any outfit and make it really beautiful by accessorizing it. So how do you accessorize for little girls in particular?
Our accessories are really clever. So we do stacking. So we have this headband, so you can invest in one headband, and then you go get the little girls the trends that they love. They're so in love with the peace signs right
Wow.
now and neon. You put it right, clip it onto the headband,
Oh
and
my
you have a
God.
whole new accessory.
This is great. And so what you can do is you can change off. So you get the white headband or red headband, and then you just keep changing. Can you show me what else?
Yeah.
So neon is great. Peace symbols are great. Boy, it's so retro. That's what I would be wearing in the 60s.
Let me try this on
Oh,
you.
let's see. Oh my God, I think this is my back to school look.
That's adorable.
Students at BU, beware. Oh, I love this. Okay, so let me see what else.
And then we have another look going.
Oh my God, this is great. So any color,
Yep.
but neon is very popular.
Neon's very in.
So maybe the mom and dad purchase 2 of these.
Yeah.
And then maybe 5 different bows, and they
Right.
can go on to anything.
And that will last all week with the outfits.
That's fantastic. And I see, you know, there's bows with letters and bows with different colors and how old you are. And oh my God, that's
Go with this.
adorable. So that is really a must for starting school.
Totally.
Because the kids, any length hair too,
Right.
works
Yes.
too. Great. So we don't want to leave out the little boys. So we're going to go over and look at what you have for young boys for the first day of school.
Sounds good.
Let's go there. So now we've got to talk about little boys getting ready for preschool or for kindergarten. And I grabbed this one off of your shelf here. Dinosaurs. This is a must, I have to believe, for a young boy. And you said that the person who makes this is a local in Massachusetts and Cambridge.
Yeah, so this is a local woman that hand appliques these T-shirts. Kids love them. People come in all the time for the Dinosaur T-shirt. And this is a great piece because it will look cute in the pictures on the first day of school. And all winter long, they can just put a long sleeve shirt under this and it's good to go.
And it looks like the material washes really well because
Yes.
we know that children get very messy and dirty at school, and it looks like this would be something that would be very durable also.
It's a great piece.
So, you know, weather's always changing in New England. We know that. That's sort of a saying. It rains a lot
Yeah.
and during certain seasons. And how does a parent prepare their child for being able to go out in the rain and play at school? What would you suggest?
There's nothing worse than the miserable kid because they're wet. We found the best item, the rain suit.
This is so adorable. I love
Right?
the color, but I love how it looks. So tell us about this.
So this is a great raincoat. It's a durable material. Kids will love it. It's nice and bright. But the best thing is we have rain pants.
Let me grab
Take a
those
look
too.
at these.
Let me grab the rain pants. Oh my goodness, this is great. This is really cute.
So I've gone gone past the park twice this season, and the only kid out there in the rain had the full rain suit on. How cute is that? They can go down the slide. Nobody's complaining. They're outside playing, and they're in the rain, and they're dry.
This is great. So as parents start looking at the different changing weather, this would be a must for them. And it looks to me like this could be unisex.
Definitely.
So it comes in other colors
Yeah,
too.
we have lots of colors.
This is great. So this would be a must too for preparing a wardrobe for starting school.
This is a great piece that will last.
So for boys, what else would you recommend that you get?
We have some great bamboo pajamas.
Now you said bamboo.
Yeah.
I had no idea bamboo was made into a material.
Yeah, this is rayon made from bamboo, and people love it. It acts like silk, so it's warming and cooling.
Oh, it feels great.
It's so soft. So kids that don't like itchy pajamas, there's a lot of materials in pajamas kids don't like, will sleep with these. My daughter wears these all year round.
Well, you know, I wish they had my size.
Yeah.
'Cause this would be great. But what I'm thinking is that with areas where it can be cold and you're nervous about sending your child to school if they're warm enough, you could use this as long underwear as well.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, it's
great
great.
to layer.
Washable, really
Yep,
easy
that's
to wash.
yes.
So bamboo is another material we should keep in mind.
Yes.
So cotton, bamboo. Is there any other material that you recommend for parents to get for their children?
This year we're getting a lot of wool sweaters in, and
Okay.
they're not the itchy wool sweaters that you remember from when you were little. They're a nice soft wool, and they're really great material for this year.
That's great. So we'll have to look into that as well for the fall. And again, it sounds like variety is important, not necessarily quantity. What do you do when there's a fad and kids only want to wear a certain outfit? Let's talk about the day before going to school. What do you do with your child? Do you let them take whatever fad outfit they want to wear, or how do you discuss with your child what they should wear? And do you do it the day before, or fight with them right before they're getting ready to go on the bus or walk to school?
Yeah, that's always a hard one because no one wants to leave the house when everybody's fighting about the
Oh,
outfit.
yes.
We try to pick out a few outfits a couple of days before and give my daughter a choice of outfits, something we can all agree on, and the morning of there's no fighting. So we tend to let her wear whatever she wants because really it doesn't matter. You know, she looks good, she's happy, and that's how they create themselves also, their own identity and who they want to be through their clothing, and it's fun for them. So we do let her pick out what she wants, but we give her choices also.
And you do it the night before. So
Yes.
a recommendation probably for parents is to make sure that whatever the child is wearing, that they like what they're going to wear, but they pick it out the day before so that morning getting ready is not going to be a battle.
Yeah, we'll save a lot of headaches.
That's great. You know, I want to look one more thing over here. Is those little monkey pants?
Yeah.
Can we take a peek at those
Sure.
monkey pants for a second? So these are the cute little pants that you put under a dress
Yeah.
or a skirt for the girls. And this is really a must for school so that a little girl can feel very comfortable climbing on monkey bars or going down slides.
Yeah, they're no longer self-conscious that the underwear is going to show, and feel how soft they are.
Oh, this feels great. Is this my size too?
Yeah.
I want all of this stuff. Not that I go on monkey bars that much.
Yeah.
But this is great. I want to thank you for being on our show. I'm looking forward to our episode concluding so I can shop.
Great.
So thank you again. And we're getting ready for helping children and their parents get back to school.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Great, and that was a really fun visit
it
to
was
Tiny
so much
Hanger.
fun. And you know what it did was it let us see sort of one end of the spectrum of children, the preschool and the kindergartner.
Right. So you've brought some things to share with us today, and I think that in addition to maybe clothes, this is the next most or equally most important thing is the backpack. It's the other thing that we always carry, even as adults we'll be carrying them, but for children this is their lives, you know, during school, before and after. So there's some really important information we need to share about how to properly pack, wear your backpack, and selecting your backpack even before that.
Yeah, and we actually, you're absolutely right, Andrea, and the American Occupational Therapy Association took this on as an issue almost 15 years ago. And we've been talking about how to select the right backpack, how to pack it correctly, and how to wear it correctly, just like you said. And it's really across the age span, and it's a global issue. So let's talk about how to select the right backpack. So this is actually my backpack, very well loved backpack. But the first thing is to make sure that it fits correctly. And for me, I wanted to make sure, and for everybody, you want to make sure that your shoulder blades are at the top of the backpack and that your waist is at the bottom, that it's padded, okay, padded back, particularly as someone goes on to middle school, high school, college, or yourself as you're coming back and forth on your bicycle to work, that there's that nice padding. You want to make sure that it has padded straps. I happen to like a thicker strap because it feels more comfortable on my back. So the back strap is extremely important. The other thing that's important on backpacks is, for me, having a chest strap, and for others.
And what does the chest strap do, just to interrupt?
There's two straps. It's the chest strap and the hip strap, and it takes some of the weight off of your shoulders and distributes it into different areas. In particular, the one that's crucial is this hip strap, because it's going to go on your hip, and it'll allow you to have, just like if you were hiking, a hiking backpack, it will take it off the shoulders and put it onto the hip area. So that's really important, because you don't want to have a backpack weigh more than 10% of your body weight. So if there's a student who weighs 100 pounds, the backpack shouldn't weigh more than 10 pounds. Also, with the backpack, you want a breathable material. This is nice and breathable and lightweight. You don't want to get a backpack with material that's really heavy, because it starts off heavy, and when you add other things, it makes it even heavier. You want to have compartments, but you don't want to fill all the compartments out. And I always say, don't get too many compartments, because children have a tendency to fill up every compartment, and their center of gravity will be off if you have everything sort of pulled out. And you can see that I was walking before I came in here, and I was looking at students walking around, and their backpacks are really filled.
So you want to really utilize the side compartments if they
that's
exist.
And I want to show you about the side compartment. Water bottles. Students love bringing water to school, and we're very lucky in the Brookline community, the Boston community. Our tap water is great. Have your child bring their own container, but have it not filled, because the water is very heavy. So have them take a container, go to school, fill it up, and at the end of the day, if they're finished, bring that empty container. But that's extremely important. So we've selected the right backpack. Parents of young children have to be very careful, because kids are very influenced by colors and superheroes on their backpacks. And you want to have this be a family affair. You want to say to your child, we have to pick a backpack that fits you. Hopefully it'll be in the color you like, but we'll decorate it with things that'll make it more special for you.
Right.
So we've selected the right backpack. Now we have to pack it correctly, and that's really important. What we want to do with the backpack is put the heaviest items in the back of the backpack. Okay, so this back part, my heavier item might be
a book,
a
binder.
A binder. It could be taking a notebook computer back and forth with you. So the heavier things closer to the back, and then have the lighter things going forward again. That's really important. And then to distribute it as evenly as possible. And you don't want to have anything that is pointy, that could stab someone or hurt them. That, again, is really important, what you put in. And so what I tell parents to do, particularly for the younger children, is when they come home at night, as they're getting ready and going through their routines after dinner, check the backpack, make sure that only items that they need for the next day are in there. For example, in middle school, students may rotate science, history, math, and may not have them every day. Maybe they don't need to take that heavy science book or heavy math book to class with them. So make sure that what they need is really in there. And I've looked in students' backpacks as part of some of the research and activities I do, and I see things in there that really don't belong. One time I saw a stuffed animal that weighed 5 pounds. And again,
Wow.
it's added, it was pretty heavy. But the child took it back and forth to school because it was their mascot. So again, you want to check to see what the child has. So the next thing that we want to do is to wear the backpack correctly. You want to make sure that it's on both shoulders.
Okay, you see students walking around everywhere with it on one shoulder, and that really defeats the purpose of having the shoulder straps and using the chest strap and the hip strap.
And how snug should those straps be?
Yeah, they should be really snug. And I know for some teenagers, the chest strap is something they really don't want to wear. They feel uncomfortable. But the hip strap is really important, and to make sure that it's snug. And the backpack itself against your body needs to be snug. And it shouldn't be hanging down on the buttocks area. It really needs to be right below your shoulder blades to your waist. If it is going down further, it's really not the right size for the student.
Right, right.
Now, sometimes what you're carrying is just too heavy. You might need to, maybe with books, talk to the school about getting a second set of books. Sometimes an alternative is a wheeled backpack. And as I mentioned, this is my backpack that I wear around Boston University, and I walk about 20 minutes each way. But occasionally I have too much to take with me, so I'll have a wheeled backpack. And again, the wheeled backpack, just like what I have here, I'm not going to necessarily put this backpack ever on my back. But I find that the wheeled backpack is really fantastic for carrying things. Again, side pouches. I can put a lot more in this.
But the weight distributions of the regular backpack still apply?
You know, I think just for moving it around, it's a little bit easier to have things, again, sometimes when you have a wheeled backpack, there might be stairs that you have to go up, so it could be heavy. So you want to think about making sure that you don't overpack it. It becomes like a piece of luggage in some ways. The other thing that's really important, and I put it on this one, is to make sure that you have a reflector on your backpack, and the same with the other backpack, because you want reflective trim or something on it so that people can see you at night. So the American Occupational Therapy Association has National School Backpack Awareness Day, and it'll be September 18th.
Great.
So I hope people will join us.
Great. Well, thank you for sharing that information with us. And you have a lot more information about how to wear your backpack correctly and other therapy instructions and information related to back to school. So we encourage you to visit that for more information. We've done a lot of PSAs and coverage of Backpack Awareness Day, so you can find those as well as other episodes of this show a couple places. You can find it online at batv.org, also on YouTube at youtube.com/BrooklineAccessBATV, and you can watch this show on our channel, Comcast and RCN Channel 3 in Brookline, and that is Tuesdays at 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Thanks for joining us on Lifestyle by Design.
Thank you.